Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Okay, so we are doing today. What are we doing today, Shay?
We are talking about a capsule wardrobe.
Yeah. Okay, so I always call it a wardrobe capsule. That's just how I say it, but they flip around in this wardrobe cap like it's different. Anyway, that's how I say it.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
Yeah. So we're gonna say it backwards today. So she gonna say her way, I'm gonna say mine. But however, same thing. I did some content on this and it's on my website. But this is a very, very important part of, fashion, and it's something that we should all have, and it also keeps you on, like, it just kind of keeps you in the groove of fashion, and it is very important to be into, and it's called what?
It,
Yeah. It's called minimalism.
minimalism. Yes. I'm sorry. I was like,
Yeah,
I wouldn't blame.
Because usually she always catch on and know.
Yes.
So that's how I was like,
yeah, and I'm like, wait.
So it's minimalism, and
Yes.
minimalism is basically a simple, polished wardrobe. And it's not basic. It's something that's very powerful in your fashion sense. Like, you having fashion sense is something that you should know, you should be into. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. And I'm excited. I'm so excited for this episode because this is a big one, and I'm really big with my clients. I always make sure that I take the basics and the simple looks and all that stuff, and I ask them, do they have certain stuff so they can build from that?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you do that too?
It's the foundation. That's what I always tell people. That is your foundation. You know?
I agree. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're going to talk about, the foundation. That we're going to use Shay word foundation, and we're going to give you tips. We're going to give you history. We're going to give you facts. And yeah, that's what we're talking about today. Mm-hmm. So the first question, what is a wardrobe well, I say wardrobe capsule. It's a capsule wardrobe. But wardrobe capsule, and how many pieces does it usually have?
So that's a great question because people hear it, it's been trending, but what is it? And it's just a small curated collection of versatile clothing, and these are things that you can mix and match. You should have between 25 to 40 pieces in your closet. You can go to 50, however you want, but the goal is that it's you really honing in on the minimalism of your closet, so your basics, and you're going to focus on quality versus quantity.
Yeah.
And it helps curate your closet, make it simple. And so each piece you have in your closet should match. So if you have a t-shirt in there, that t-shirt should be able to go with skirt, a pant, jacket, whatever. And also keep in mind, when we talk about your capsule wardrobe or wardrobe capsule, we're not including your accessories or your underwears in this. We're really talking about your main pieces. Your accessories is an added. So when we talk about 25, 40 pieces, we're talking about like the pants, the shirt, and
Yeah.
So
yeah, I love that.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, Mo. So what are the must-have essential items for a well-rounded capsule wardrobe?
So it's all about layering. So this is basically what we talk about. We talking about layering, and we are talking about building. Layering and building. So classic white shirt. So I want to add to this as I read out stuff. So it's classic white shirt, but I would say a round neck, a V-neck, boat neck. It's like different types of styles of what's the name? Like, mine is a V-neck, but it's also one where I can change it up. Also, too, I feel like with wardrobe capsule, it's like what I do for my clients. I make sure that they can take they layer so well where they can kind of take it into happy hour. That's what I kind of do. So I can like unbutton this and get a little cleavage and throw a blazer on, and a heel. So stuff like that, it's that simple change up, but you look so polished, and it's so important. So button up, a white classic button up, And I added the shirts in there, a tailor blazer. And I will recommend you to make sure that you get like something that's very fitted.
Yes.
Go to a thrift store and get it tailored. Like go to someone to tailor it for you. Or go buy expensive. Because it's important to have a really, really good blazer that fits your body. Dark jeans. I always have a like shades, so I go dark and then I go all the way to light, sometimes even white. Because you can always change it up. You can do, especially when you pack. Dark trousers, the little black dress, comfortable flats and sneakers, and then ankle boots, and then a versatile outerwear. So I would say a good like a pea coat, something like that, or it's not a pea coat, but it is
A trench.
A trench coat because it's very versatile with the color. I will also add a bomber jacket. A bomber jacket is always.
I love a bomber.
I love a bomber, especially if it fit well.
And if it's on a man.
Yeah, I like, ooh. I do like
I love a bomber on a man.
No, we got to get the boo. You know, I love wearing man clothes anyway, so I'm a man. When he is coming. We is praying for him.
Yes,
but anyway, bomber jacket is a good one. You can wear a baggy, you can wear a fitted, you can wear a cropped. It's a really good one. And I have so many different variations of bomber jackets. I have cropped, I have oversized, but you can throw it on, you can dress it up, you can dress it down. So I really like bomber jackets. But yeah, that's it. I don't want to overdo it because we are really going deep into this topic. So yeah. So
those were all great choices, especially with the tailored blazer and the black dress.
Yes,
gotta have it.
You really do. I tell people all the time, you got to have it. Okay. So next question: how does a wardrobe capsule promote minimalism? Right?
Yeah, minimalist
lifestyle.
So it, for one, cuts down the decision fatigue. We all know, like, when you get into a closet that does not have things that are tailored for you, you are trying to make a decision and it becomes stressful. So with a capsule wardrobe, all these pieces look good, they fit well, and you can put them together, mix and match. And so it cuts out that decision fatigue. It encourages intentional shopping. I have clients who I don't like to shop. And I said, that's why capsule wardrobe is great. Because if you do have to go pick something, you going into the store knowing, okay, I'm looking for a pair of black jeans. That's it. Don't worry about what's on trend or anything. Your focus is a pair of black jeans, and not just any. Again, we're talking about quality over quantity.
Yes.
And then it reduces clutter,
Yeah, it really does.
So you probably have a closet full of clothes and you always go, I have nothing to wear. That's why the capsule wardrobe is important, because if your closet is cluttered, most likely you have items in there that don't belong in there. So yeah, that's how it promotes a minimalist lifestyle. And for people who are minimalist, capsule wardrobe is like the best thing.
Yeah, I
ever.
agree.
And if you ever want to explore like going maximalist, start again with the capsule wardrobe and build upon that. Add a pop of color, add this, add that slowly.
But I think it's best to start that way when you are, like, when I have children, that's what I will start them. When you think about it, when you have a baby, they have basic stuff. It's not over the top unless that's what you're bringing into them.
Exactly.
Giving them like style and signature pieces and all those things. You're collecting them, but it's a skill, so you do want a child to understand how to be polished and how to know how to go into the different rooms, because you have to look at it like this. Even though fashion is definitely self-expression, but being polished is a actual look. It's an actual thing, and you have to know how to do that to go into other different rooms. You can't just wear what you want.
No.
Like me, I can't go in a political room with this bright hair unless I was like if I was a Cardi B or something. But because they might not take me as serious. However, it's just it sets the tone, so that's what I would say with why it's important. And and being a minimalist, and it's good to just have less, even though I have a lot because I'm stylist, but
right, me
it's
too.
a whole nother that's a whole nother thing, but
we are doing our best, friend.
We are doing our best, man. Okay,
so Mo, tell me, how can a classic white shirt be styled for both professional and casual occasions?
Okay. So I am going to do something different. Because I got, I researched and all that other stuff. So I'm going to, style from just me off the dome. So I will do a white shirt. I will tuck it in, make sure you get a belt, do a suit, make sure, because one and done, we do ones and dones here. So if you was to do one, because it'd be easier for you to put it together. You can also mix and match too. So if you have a suit that the colors are well together, neutrals or something like that, you could do, the tan bottom, navy top, and then a button up. But I feel like if you wanted to take it off, you can tie it a certain way and then put a brooch on it. You can also tie it in a way where your buttons go in. So I would say do it a little baggy, and then you could do a tuck in the back where it tailors it. So wear it oversized, but you can't see it oversized because you're doing the tuck technique, and you kind of fold it and then you tuck it in the back. Then you could put something on it to make sure it don't do, but I will put a belt on it to secure it. And then if I was going out, because I'm wearing, if I was in the office, I would wear flats. I would wear really, really cute flats. It's a different version. I love flats, but I'm a heel girl as well. So what I would do is to make sure, because if I'm going out, I need to make sure the feet go be comfortable, because you don't want to go in the heel. That's crazy.
Oh, no.
So I would do a flat, and then I would go into a heel. I would take off my jacket. I would maybe roll up my sleeves, and then I would tie it. So I would take because I make it oversized. Tie it, tuck it again, and cross it, and then put a brooch. And then, put the belt back on there, do a clutch, maybe wear a actual purse that was maybe a crossover, and then make it into, have it where it made into a clutch, and then throw the clutch under my shoulder. And then, so I would do professional into, casual, but I'm going out. So I just used it that way. So, yeah.
I love that, because that's exactly how it's supposed to be, especially with using accessories. And don't worry, at home, if you were I don't know how to style, I just know how to put on. That's why we're here to give advice, but also experiment, try things.
And everything is there. You have a suit. Make sure you put the brooch onto your suit. So now you got your brooch. Then so you think about it in a way where you can transform it. And I also buy stuff to make sure that I know I can wear different ways, because sometimes you have things like that where you might have to switch it up. And we are these type of, we're stylists, creatives, we are artists. So we do it all the time. You might not do it, so you need to make it simple as possible.
Yes.
So that is an easy way to, it's casual still, but it's also, I'm going out and I look cute and I don't look like how I was in the office. Nope. So I did the question a little different, but yeah. So I was just, I was like, I was just styling on the whim,
Yeah, that's great, because you taught them how to do a day to night look.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I was like, let me do a day to night.
And that's
make it a little different.
So important, especially in the workforce, because we love them happy hours after work.
Girl, look, you might have to have a night beat, so you gotta switch it up, and you need to know. Look, we stylists, so we telling y'all how to do it, So, okay, so we are at question number 4,
5.
Oh wow, look
that quick,
man. We we coming with the facts and the fits. Okay, so Shay, what are the mental health benefits of reducing basically decision fatigue by using a wardrobe capsule?
It's a great question, because fashion and styling is all mental. It can be draining, but it's fun. We love doing it. So first thing is, it's less stress in the morning. The fewer choices you have, the less that you have to think about. Again, it's going back to eliminating that decision fatigue.
Yeah.
And so it feels good because it's simple and now you're calm. And then it boosts confidence because now you know in your closet that every piece fits. It is not a capsule wardrobe if there are pieces in there that you know don't look good on you or don't fit.
Yeah.
So it'll boost your confidence because you already know I got a closet full of bam, bam, booms, you know? And then it just frees up again that mental energy to focus on other priorities of the day because you already know what you're gonna wear, and so you don't have to be like, oh, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear today.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I don't know if we got this on here, but it's about placements and organize your closet as well when you do it. If you have like a schedule and stuff like that, I would say plan out a plan for your closet, for your wardrobe capsule so you can grab things. Also, every time you add a piece, try it on and make sure that you take pictures of some things that you want to add to layer in and changing and mismatching. So I think that's a good one as well.
Yeah, that I'm glad you brought that up because it's not on here, but it is important, especially for the mental health aspect. Because my therapist actually had recommended that to me because I deal with anxiety. That she said you should really focus on planning out your clothes for the week. And, you know, she's like, you do it for your clients. What about yourself? And I said, yeah, I never really thought of that. I like to get up in the morning and just put it on and figure out. But she's like,
it's stressful.
Yeah, she's like, plan it out for the week. And she said, because that will calm your anxiety. And that's one less thing you have to worry about. So, yeah.
It makes sense. When we style ourselves for the show, we like plan this out.
Yeah.
Like we literally have on our notes that we're okay. So we're doing wardrobe capsule. We are doing this, and then these are the things we're wearing, and this is the theme of it, and then plan it. So I actually literally style myself for everything, and I try things on. Okay, this not gonna work. I might be a little bloated or something,
right?
Or this don't look good on me. Or I thought that was gonna be cute. So I make sure that I try everything on the night before. Sometimes even right before if I'm bloated or something like that. But I know that I'm a little more bloated. And then also, this is a tip that I do. So I work out a lot. And I pull out my workout clothes and I put it in a little pile. So when I wake up, take my shower, I just throw it on. Everything is there, my headband, my socks, everything. So I plan and I style myself for my workouts. Today I had leopard on.
Ooh, leopard.
So,
And it's very in, leopard is very in again.
It is a trend print. So, yeah. But, yes. So, I plan out my workout and it helps me because I don't be stressed in the morning because I feel like that's my time to be calm because I'm about to stress my body out in this crazy workout. But, yeah, it's very important. You want to start your day off fresh and light. You want to be all stressed out. So.
And I'll just offer another tip before we move to the next question that going back to like having your closet prepared and set up is also your capsule wardrobe is supposed to be year round. And so you're going to have different pieces for different seasons in there. And what you can do is like if you're going into fall, you want to organize your closet where all your fall pieces are in the front.
Yes.
And move your summer, spring pieces in the back. That also creates that easy flow and being able to figure out what you need to wear. And then also you can identify, oh, you know what? I need this piece for spring. I need this piece for summer.
Yeah. So I do a closet clean out every 3 months. And I either move things around because sometimes you have stuff in the back closet you not wear. So I move it back. I also pull things that I can't fit no more, or like if I lost weight, I pull it out. I don't leave it in there. If it's like ill willing on my body, like just look, I just pull it out and put it up, donate it, whatever, or revamp it. But I make sure that I go through my closet and see what I have. So actually soon, because we're going into fall, I'm going to start going through stuff and seeing where all my sweaters at. And I might have to pull from my backstock, my garage. Because I have a lot of stuff. I'm so ashamed.
Do not be ashamed.
But I'm going to have to go and literally look like what I have, So, but it's good because then I'm going through my stuff. I'm seeing. So, I'm not going to be all stressed out. I ain't going to get this. I ain't going to. I got my boots, all that. Now my boots is year round for me because we in the bag, so
Yeah.
we wear boots all year
All
round.
year round.
We can wear them in the summer. Okay, so boots is always there, but put my new boots at the top. Make sure I'm wearing my new boots. Put my older boots at the bottom, or mix them up. So it's very much so a thing. So it can definitely help you with your wardrobe capsule. Also, so you can look amazing because everything is easy and it's accessible. And then especially for like events and all that stuff, that's a whole nother, we're gonna do a whole nother episode on styling yourself for the holidays. But yes, that was my tidbit.
Okay, well, we gonna, Mo just dropping all gems. So she gonna keep dropping gems because we need to know, what tips do you have for choosing tailored trousers that can be versatile across different looks?
Okay. The fit is so important. I would say this. I'm big on, some things are, you can go towards the trends and stuff. I don't think nothing is wrong with that. But I would say always find stuff that you can kind of keep for a while, and quality. Quality is so important because you don't want to get something that you can't, because I like again, we're talking about professional stuff, we're talking about polished look, we're talking about a conservative looks. These are things you can wear, they're timeless, you can wear them forever. So you want to make sure that you're getting good quality stuff. So I would say the fit, make sure the fit is a good fit at your waist and your hips. So I have a tip on this. I like tailor pants that's more stretchy at top. And they have like an elastic waistband. Those are good. If you are a person that flex up and down with your weight or get bloated or what have you, those are cool to have in your wardrobe. That's just, my thing. High quality fabrics, cotton blends, for comfortability, and then colors. Make sure you're doing blacks. Make sure, I would say, any type of black, tailor pants, blazer, anything you want to get quality, because it will fade, or clean it properly or hang dry it. That's, when it comes to that. Also, to make sure you're staying in trend with the cut. Are you getting boot cut? Boot cut, boot cut is pretty timeless, I would say, because of a heel, if you're wearing a pump, that's a really good cut for a pump. So I would say that. Wide leg, cropped. You also gotta know what type of crop, because right now we're in gachos. We back in the gachos, or pellet pushers. We're doing those. So yeah, just kind of keep up in trends of what's out with trousers, because it's kind of the same with jeans. It's boot cut, it's wide leg, it's bell bottom. They have all that stuff. It's more boot cut instead of bell bottom. Bell bottom is more jeans, but just know. But yeah, choose stuff that fits well with you. So if you like a prime example, if you are a person that bloats, are you a person that don't like to be in weight, like the button there at your belly button or whatever, get the elastic waistband. If you are a person that's fit and you might like more tight and really tailored, go for tailor look, but make sure your waist is fitted. Make sure that it fits in the hip, so when you bend, you don't have no SpongeBob moment. I'm just saying, when your pants ripping the pants or whatever. But just make sure that you are trying things on. I will try every last trousers on that I buy. I don't just buy because they're expensive, and you want them to cut right, and you want them to fall right. You don't want nothing dragging on the floor. So, bring your heels when you try things on, so. Yeah, that's I got a couple more, but we're gonna leave it at that. This is something I really specialize in, so it's really exciting to do like this.
It's one of my favorites. I like.
It's amazing.
Every time I have a consultation call with my clients, I'm like, "Are you familiar with a Capsule Wardrobe?"
Because
let me tell you about it.
Because a lot of stylists don't go there. And I did like that. I don't know if when we was talking about Law Roach was talking about some stuff about it. but he does more, he specializes in more celebrities and stuff like that. So that's like, different red carpet events and all these things. But you can really, like, I don't know how people really don't understand how you can really throw it on, dress it on, whatever, with a nice minimalist look. Like, you could really look so, and I'm talking about the polished look of it, because you got to think about it, your accessories, your hair, all these things play a part of your look, your makeup, how that can just make you look like people will look at you, even if it's so simple. And you have to understand, with fashion, it is okay to bring it back a little bit.
Yes, it is.
Sometimes your personality needs to live out of the fashion.
Yes.
You can't rely on the fashion all the time. So I love this, because I feel like your personality shines when you are simple, when you are polished. That's what they see. But they see these things, but it's like they gravitate to you. Like, you really can pull in just people you would have never thought you would talk to, because you look so polished, because of a wardrobe capsule. So just saying. I'm just saying.
Yes. And I don't know how many times I've wore a pair of pants or shirt and someone's like, I've never seen you in it. I'm like, what? I wear this all the time. But it's because how I style it, and I pair it with something else. So it throws people off, because we don't remember everything that we see. So that's why it's good to mix and match.
Yes.
And one thing I wanted to also note about, like, investing in your clothes, we always got to plug thrifting, because some clients are going to have a smaller budget. So they're like, well, I can't afford to always buy these pieces that are expensive. No, but you can go to the thrift store and find those same quality pieces for within your budget. It requires you to do that work,
Yeah,
so
I agree.
You can have a closet full of quality items. You just got to know where to look, So
how does mix and matching pieces boost creativity in outfit selection?
So I love mixing and matching, and I kind of did something like that today with my look. I'm not wearing the top part because I actually have a set on, but I put a top under it to show that you can remove the top part of the set and pair it with another shirt. So new combos, new looks, mix and matching. That's what it does. Again, like I said, you can have a t-shirt and you should be able to pair it with a pants or a skirt, some trousers. You should be able to pair with so many different things, and it creates multiple looks. And then it maximizes what you own, because you're seeing more potential in each item, because now you're like, you have to get creative. A capsule wardrobe makes you get creative, because you're like, I wore this shirt 1,000 times. I need a new way to wear it. Let me see how it's going to make you get creative. And then it expresses your personality, and you start realizing your style and who you are through these pieces, because you're like, I notice when I wear this, it make me, and I get these type of compliments. So mixing and matching is such a creative process. And it just boosts that confidence, and it helps you express your personality.
I agree. And it's just, I just tell people all the time, it's sometimes just, it's something about how you could get so much confidence in keeping it simple.
Yes.
So yeah, your personality got to come out.
Your personality, yes. And I think, like, with Mo and I, going back to the type of stylist we are, we work with a lot of, like, personal, one-on-one. And so we're able to really help people grow in that department. We're not just always just styling for an event or a red carpet. And this what makes it fun, because we actually get to see our clients grow and their style grow, and we get to play around with them with their style and help them boost that confidence. And so that's fun to me.
Me too.
Me too.
And then just teaching people different layers of fashion. It's not just about a red carpet. It's not just about a video you about to shoot. Knowing these things, and I think also too, artists or everyday someone that's everyday person, they should know these things just so they could style themselves, and then it makes it easier too when you figure how I can layer this, how I can do this, it just makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
So you should grow out of your stylist. The stylist should create your style.
Yeah.
So just saying.
Yeah. Okay, so
is it back on me?
It is. Yes.
Okay.
It's your turn to answer a question. So, In what ways can the little black dress be adapted for various settings or events?
Ooh, I love this one. I don't even gotta look at my notes. Baby, I ain't got it. First off, the little black dress. What's it in? The little black dress was invented by Dior, right? Was it Dior?
So it was big because of Tiffany. What was it? Brunch.
Tiffany. Breakfast at Tiffany.
Yes, that's where the little black dress became really famous.
Okay, but Dior did.
Yeah, because it was Audrey Hepburn and Dior.
Look, we bringing the facts. Like y'all getting educated on here because I always get educated. So look, I could go to shame. But I know a lot of stuff too. But this is what we did. Mm-hmm. But the little black dress, I feel like it could be worn so many different ways, so many different styles. I love a little black dress because it is simple. But I believe that it makes every woman feel beautiful because black is such a sexy, powerful color, number one. I don't care what nobody say. It's such a forgiving.
I love that, forgiving. Yes.
It's just amazing for you, So it makes you feel good, confident. I think any woman in a black dress to feel confident or back, especially if you get the right cut. Period. Right cut, black dress. Man. So little black dress is everything. But you can layer it with a blazer pumps. Like, it's so many different things you can do with a little black dress. So I would say the settings, you can go to work, blazer. You can put a blazer on it. You can take it off for happy hour. It's so much. I'm like, this is a fun one. But I am going to, because I did lie on this one, but I would say you can throw sneakers on, boots. And that could be just a day in a park date. You could do a jean jacket. So that's actually one of my favorite looks.
Oh, I love that look.
Just a jean jacket with some cute shoes, some sambas. You could do that, brunch, and it doesn't have to be like a simple black dress. It can have things on it too, but it could be just black, and then you can add things onto it. Sandal, you can do different purses. You can do the clutch. I think me and you were talking the other day when I was telling you about like clutches and how you can dress them down. So the little black dress is the same. I feel like you can dress it down or up. And I think that's what it was made for both, like to be over the top. Like you can accessorize and do all these things from putting some sambas on with a denim jacket, so it's it's like versatile. It's like amazing, and you could wear it to any event. I feel like it's nothing you cannot wear. You can wear it to a baby shower. It's just, a funeral, even though that's sad, but you can wear it to anything. Little black dresses for all occasions, all events, everything. So weddings.
It's your safety net. It's the equivalent for men, because I know men are like, well, what's our little black dress? It's a suit. It's a suit.
We said
it together. A suit. You could always pull that thing out.
Look, they say suits is the man lingerie. Because man, I don't care if a man is short, tall, in between.
Like most say, when they put it on,
so good in the suit.
When you put it on, because if it's
tailored, it's
ain't nothing like a tailored suit.
Man, it's a little black dress for the man. That's just big.
That's what it is.
It's such a sexy thing for a man to have a suit on. Yeah, buddy. How you doing? I was Hi, how you doing?
I do.
Just how about I do?
Yeah. But
we are crazy, y'all. I know y'all be like, hey, it's crazy. They be laughing. We got to keep it fresh shit on here, you know?
Exactly.
Okay. Hey, Shay, what challenges do people often encounter when moving to a wardrobe capsule?
One of the biggest things is letting go. But we are here to tell y'all, let it go. Let it
I
go.
froze.
Because you have to let it go. We can make 1,001 reasons on why we should keep something in the closet that we haven't worn in years, months. You have to let it go, because the point of this is to tailor your closet of something that works for you. So if you haven't worn it in forever, clearly it does not work for you. So you got to let it go. And then it's the fear of boredom. People say, well, if I have these same 30 items in my closet, I'm probably going to get bored. No, because again, you're going to mix and match, but also there's nothing that's stopping you from going out there and adding 1 or 2 pieces. Again, like I said, when the season comes up and you kind of want a fresh start for that season, go and see what's in your closet and say, hey, you know what? I want to add this type of sweater this time for winter. I want to add, this type of dress for spring. You can do that. So don't be afraid that you're going to get bored with your capsule wardrobe, because trust me, you're not.
Yeah, I agree.
And then the last thing is shifting your mindset when it comes to shopping. Again, when you're going shopping, now you're not just going in and browsing and like, I like this, I'm going to try this. No, you're going to shop with intent. So you need to have your list of items that you're going in to get, whether that's some shoes, some pants, even if that's your accessories. Be intentional.
Yeah, what we say? Shop with a plan.
Shop with a plan.
Always. It always when you, even in grocery store. I'm just saying. All right.
So, Mo, what are some layering techniques for versatile outerwear to maximize outfit options?
Maximize.
Yeah.
This one was, I don't know. This one was a little hard for me. And I had to really go to AI on this one, because I was like, I don't know. I did not know on this one. I ain't even gonna lie. So what it say, I'm gonna read what it say, because I was like, I don't know. Well, I know in my way, but for a wardrobe capsule was something that I had to it was basically learned. But it says, start with basics, begin with a light top or a turtleneck as your basic layer, and a middle layer. Use a cardigan, sweater, or a vest to provide warmer in texture. Finish it with a outer layer. Choose a stylish coat or a jacket that can be easily removed indoors. And then it says, mix textures. Combine different materials like denim, wool, and leather for versatility interests. So like, what you like? So I do this, but I do it a lot, and I do it. So that's why I was like, I don't really know how to answer this. I wanted to give more of a technical. So when I tell my clients the layering technique, that's why I'm like so big on like suits and one and dones, because it's kind of easier. But I do it a little different. So I was just like, let me make sure, because I didn't know how to answer this. So I'm happy that I read it the way that, AI think it should be. So,
and
so I do it a little different.
Yeah, and I also think that this question too kind of gets at, I think it really also depends on the weather and where you're at, because certain places you're not going to have these type of layers, and then some you're going to need that. Like if you was in the East Coast wintertime, this is a perfect of how to layer of you have the sweater, you have something on top of that, there's something on top of that, and make it all work. But if it's not like the Bay Area, it gets really cold here, but it's not cold to the point where we're going to have 1,000 layers on.
Yeah, and even it's times where I wear like light turtlenecks. Like I literally have light, and I'm going to wear one. But it's a really light turtleneck, because I can't wear no thick one out here. You burning up.
You will be burning
even
up.
if you inside. It's just it's not that cold like out here. So that I agree on. So it was kind of hard, because I'm thinking of the Bay Area. I will advise these type of things, but it would have been more planned out and structured a little different for just me just saying it all back. So it was like a question that I was just like, how would I answer this? Which is, so yeah. So that was, I had to look it up. Okay.
Hey, we still learn too as stylists. We don't know all the answers, but we will get the answer.
Yes, I will agree. Next question. This is 11.
Yes.
Okay. In what ways can a wardrobe capsule support sustainability in fashion?
Less consumption.
Yep. Save the earth.
Save the earth. You're not buying so many pieces, which prevents the overproduction of fashion. That's why we have fast fashion, because it is created based off of a trend, and people are like, oh, I need to look for this, I need to look for that, I need to look for this. But if we all had capsule wardrobes, fast fashion would not exist, because they would not need to overproduce.
Yeah.
So, and which is good for the environment. And then you have that, again, that quality over quantity. If you are buying quality pieces, when you wash it or whatever, it's not shrinking up, or you wear it once, now got holes in it, you can't wear it again. You don't want that. You want something that's quality, that you're like, I had this for some years and it's still doing this thing.
Yeah,
that's
I
what
agree.
you want. And again, it keeps you from spending money and less overproduction of fashion. And then the last thing is just, again, mindful shopping, which is just being, again, intentional with your purchases, which is saving your money and just going all back again to just not having so many different clothes and buying so many clothes. So yeah, that's how it supports sustainability. Yeah, so
I like that. Yes, and it's best to save, and I'm working on some stuff. Next year, I'm working on some stuff of cutting down and doing some different stuff. And I mean, that's all I do, revamp. To cut stuff and not waste and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
and it's hard. I mean,
it is
I
hard.
struggle with it too.
Man.
I love to shop, and I love to say, "Ooh, I'm going to this event. I need to buy something." So I get it. It is hard, but I really have been challenging myself to say, "No, what is in
your closet?" And holding myself accountable to look and be like, "I need a new bag. What is in you?" Because you probably like that purse over there, the pink one. The pink one she had on with her outfit, I ain't never wore that purse. That purse is brand new. Got the stuffing in there and everything. It's cute, but I still, because I have another pink bag that's like small too. The systemic racism one. Look, I will gravitate. You gravitate to stuff, so that's why the wardrobe capsule is important.
Yep.
Because you do gravitate to stuff you like. So why not buy stuff you like multiple times,
exactly.
a little bit of different styles, stuff that's comfortable to you, and then have it where you can do things to change it up. And we're going to talk about that in a minute.
So we're going to, close it on up with the last question. Mo, she does such a great job as closing us out. Okay. So how can accessories be used creatively to transform basic outfits from a capsule wardrobe?
So this is a really good question, and I love this question because I think a lot of people be thinking it's so basic and simple, but this is what you can do to make it amazing and over the top. This is where you can add, something to it. So you can get statement jewelry. So something bold, like Shay got a nice chain, thicker chain on. I have like a bangle that's like it's a chain, but it is expensive too. But it's a bangle, so it's just something simple, but it just added something to it. I have my sleeves are a little short, so I added it on. So that's just, I'm like, over the top earrings. Mm-hmm. You got a simple shirt on, nice jeans, cute belt. You know what I'm saying? Cute little flats, big old earrings. Like what? You know what I'm saying? So people I will gravitate people to you just automatically. Scarves, and we talking about different textures, oversized scarves.
Yes.
Scarves that's detailed. Mm-hmm. They even have leather scarves. I was looking at something the other day. I was like, "Ooh, not bad." I was like, "I might need to get me one of these." See,
scarf.
I maybe can actually look for some fabric and find it, but I was like, I need that, but I did not buy it. But they have so many things that you know what I'm saying, you can find or whatever. I can actually revamp and come up with, I could copy that. So I definitely wouldn't be buying a leather scarf. But it's just something that you could spice up a simple look, you know? So I thought that was cool. Belts, bags. So I was telling Shay, we was talking about a simple look, dress down, casual outfit with oversized jeans, nice top. And I told her you can get a big old tote and just throw it under your arm and just go. And it's really cute. It's really different. You know, people wouldn't expect a really big tote. I mean, you know, a clutch. And just, did I say tote?
You said tote.
Clutch. A big, you know, you just throw it under your arm and just go. And you can buy it over. They have big old envelope ones. It's just something, they're in trend actually right now. So they're cute. It's not just for evening wear. I'm just saying. Hats. Hats. Bean. You got now all the type of hats you got.
I mean, so
to spice up
many.
Yo look, like
so many.
Basic
Where?
Ain't basic, boo. That's tea. But it's so many things that you can do to spice up your look. That comes from a wardrobe capsule. You don't have to look at it as it's basic, because it's really not. It's just you have to know how to put it on. I'm just saying. So we're gonna end this episode.
Yes,
because we're gonna keep bringing the fits and the facts. Shay, what we want them to do?
Now you already know. I don't have to keep telling you. You need to subscribe. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, because we want to hear from you. So it's simple. You can do those right now. Just do it right now.
Thank you guys. We will see you soon.
Yes. Till next time.